So Sheikh Mar'ashi lived in the last century, and this particular story is narrated in a book called Muntaqim Haqiqi by Emad Zada in Persian. Then the story was validated by Shaykh Ali Qur'ani, say that he spoke to Sheikh Mar'ashi to confirm that the ones in the story was actually him. So what happened? Sheikh Mar'ashi used to live in Najaf, and he would go to Masjid as-Sahla on a regular basis every Thursday in the hope of meeting the 12th Imam, because it was known the 12th Imam would be in Masjid as-Sahla regularly. So one particular night, after many times that Sheikh Mar'ashi had been over 30 times, one time he was going on a Thursday night, it was dark, it was raining, the weather was a bit bad, and he became fearful that he might be set upon by bandits, meaning they might steal from him. So as he was going, as he neared the Masjid of Zayd bin Sawhan, which is near that masjid, he saw an Arab gentleman approach him and say, "Where are you going, Sheikh?" And the Sheikh said, "I'm going to Masjid al-Sahla to meet the 12th Imam." So he decided to accompany the Sheikh, and in some narrations it says he pulled out 2 cucumbers from his pocket and some bread, and he began to eat and share with Sheikh Mar'ashi. So then he began discussing with the Sheikh and giving him some advice, and so the Sheikh was very appreciative of this advice from this stranger. So for example, some things he said were, "How do you do istikhara? How do you do it?" And the Sheikh told him, and he said to him, "When you do istikhara next, take a handful of prayer beads and say Salawat Muhammad Ali Muhammad 3 times, and then start to count in twos the prayer beads in your hand. And at the end, if you have a single prayer bead, it means the istikhara is initially positive. If you have 2 prayer beads in your hand, it means it's negative. So you need to have a 1 to go to the next stage." Then he said, "Now you do the istikhara one more time, but this time do a negative test, meaning you take the prayer beads, a number of prayer beads again. You start to count them in twos, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, like this. Then at the end, you see if you have a single prayer bead, now because you are testing for the negative, it means it's a negative test, negative result. So the first results and the second result negate each other, they cross out each other. Therefore, it's up to you what you do. However, if your negative test, in the end, you have 2 prayer beads, it means your first decision was right. Go ahead with your istikhara." So this is something this gentleman taught Sheikh Mar'ashi.